Hi guys, sorry. Don't know what happened to the connection, so I'm gonna try it just regular, and we'll keep going with crafting session. Sorry about that. So please let me know. Hopefully you. I don't know, have a clue what happened. Sorry, so I'm just going back through just Facebook Live now, just instead of the other way, and I'll just try and switch this camera around. Okay, good old technology, eh? Goodness me. Let me try and get my screen up so I can see what you are seeing again. It's like having this one-way conversation. It's funny. Alright, we're up to our doggy card. Alrighty. I just need to see what I'm showing you, so... Alright, we're up to here. So I've just stamped my Imagine Tuxedo Black, sorry. And I'm just inking up the center of the little dog kennel in Flirty Flamingo. Just let me know whether you can hear me, guys. I don't know. Okay, good. Alright, and we're just gonna... I feel that's slightly out, but I'm not gonna fuss too much because I'm gonna stick the dog over that. And... oh dear. It's funny. Find my dog. The joys of Facebook Live. Alright. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Oh goodness. Sometimes I cut a thinner strip for that. Alright. He'll stick on down the other way. Before I stick him down, actually, I will stamp the little sentiment, which is just for you, just for you. Oh, I love you too, Meg. Oh, dearie me. Isn't it funny? At least now I can see comments. The last video I couldn't see comments, and then I'm going, I'm having this one-way conversation and I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Then just stamp that there, and it's just in there. I was trying to get as minimal die cutting in as possible. Now, okay, I said don't get confused. They're just bigger hearts. Don't stress. If you're wondering what that was and you weren't here, that was my scary dog because I turned the stamp over the wrong way. Okay. Now, oh, wait. All right, put that down straight, and this one at an angle. And then before I do that, I had these doilies. I use these a fair bit. You get them in, this is part of this suite. You get them in Flirty Flamingo and Real Red. But you're trying to call me. I'm with you, Beck. I didn't like it either. It took a while, and now after it's gone, I'm going, oh yeah, it's a happy kind of paper, because I didn't use it much at the start. And I had this card sitting here, the base is sitting here, and last night I was going, oh, what can I use it for? And then I saw these dogs, and I thought, oh, they look perfect with the dogs, because I planned to use it with the bee, but the ladybug, but I didn't, because I thought it went well with that ladybug too. Alright, so I've just changed the colour of the doily and the paper. I missed the stamping there. You can always colour it in, but I'm not going to fuss. Alright, let's do the inside. You can either stamp a dog, or I might just go with the same thing I did before with the hearts, or we could do, what about some black paw prints? I think that would be quite sweet. Well, Beck, it'll be a bit weird having 3 paw prints, then it looks like your dog has lost a foot, doesn't it? I don't know. Oh, well. It's... Okay. All right. Done. That's done and that's done. So that's the 2 cards we did, and that was the previous one. Just changing up the paper just makes a difference. Not much, but you can still use the same layout. I'll just put this set away and we can move on to our next project. Who's got the copper tins? Because they're retiring, and I'm going to do something next if you want to. You just need a 3" by 12" strip of DSB. going to be using the golf DSP, but you can use whatever you like. And we'll make a tag and some DSP and something to go with that copper paper. That's copper tin, sorry. I need an assistant to clean the stamps. Alright. Now okay. So this is the copper. I haven't created my project yet on that. I have created the tag, but not the, I thought I'll leave the tin. We can always do that together. These tins are they're quite large, and you can fill in a fair bit of stuff in it. What I made was this little tag, and I thought we could decorate a tin with this tag. I'll just show you how to do it. It'll take literally minutes. Alright. So I have cut, die cut with the stitch. Oh, sorry. Yeah, with stitch nested rectangles. Not rectangles. Stitch labels. I think they're called. Dies. 2 pieces. So this is from the Country Club Designer Series paper. And Night of Navy. So just gluing them together. Then I die cut this. When you die cut this golf ball, it actually comes up with all these dimples on it, so that's quite nice. Joan commented about the last foot is over the other side. That's right. It's already gone. The doggy that was actually, that one I made it flat, but I just popped the golf ball. These are the Country Club elements. They're quite, I like this actually. Yeah, you could see. And I found that glue dots, if I can find them, worked well for this. So with this, you get some golf clubs, golf tees, and golf balls. Some things you probably could stamp on them. I haven't done that, but you could. These on probably work best. And I would put try and get your glue dot on those joins, because that actually comes apart, those two. See, like that. So just to hold it together, put one over. Just got to be a bit gentle when you take these out, because they could quite easily snap off those tees. Right. Then all I did was, you've got this designer series paper, which has got this really nice grey paper on the grey side on the back. Just saw your comment back. Oh dear. I love that Loki makes the conversation every single time. Not for very good reasons though, Beck. And so I'm just adjusting the paper, and that just gives you a bit of a better smooth finish. Alright, now we have a 3" by 12" piece of DSP. So basically I close it so you know where, because if you put it a bit higher, it's gonna be hard to close it. So put some double-sided tape on one side, and then you know where to stick it. Remove it, remove the backing. And then you do the other side. So if you wanted to, you could fill this, like if you're doing it in the golf theme, you could fill it with golf balls or golf tees, socks in the golf theme. You get them. You could decorate it in the nautical theme with our Come Sail Away designer series paper. There's lots you can do with this. That's that. In this suite, I haven't lined that up well. Doesn't look like I've cut it straight. That's okay. Just wondering, I might add an extra bit on this. And this can get fiddly, just trying to, it's not quite straight, but I'm not going to fiddle with it trying to make it neat. I have in the past added double-sided tape right along, but then it gets tricky if you don't align it to try and fix it up. So I am going to add some double-sided tape and stick that down, not double-sided, sorry, glue dots. Sticking with the same suite makes it easy. You don't, I mean, this is all from the same one, that country club, and it's all done for you, so it makes your life. Now why have I done this? Because this side is already propped up, so I want that to stick flat, and I want this part to stick up. And I will take some of this twine, so you get 4 rolls. I might put this Calypso, well, Poppy Parade it is. I'll take a couple of lengths of that, and then I want a bit extra to cut a twine, to cut a ribbon, sorry. So what I've done is 2 lengths, and then I will put it together so they can still open it without damaging your nice packaging. I use that Poppy Parade, it just picks up on that, because so that's your quick way gift card and gift tin. So those copper tins you get 4 for $26. That was. So by the time you buy a gift bag yourself, you can decorate it to match your gift if you wanted to. Oh no, Pepita. I had some issues with my my feed as well. They could hear me and they couldn't see me, so you may not have missed gifts. I finished the couple of dogs cards, and we've done this golf little gift box. So you might not have missed heaps because I was messing with my end as well. So it seems like we're all having a little bit of computer issues. Well, I'm glad you're back. Now, next one. What shall we do next? Okay, this one. This is another super quick card. And it uses these label punches. Now these are not retiring. I don't think these are definitely not retiring, but the stamp set is. And I think it was a little bit hidden in the catalog, so it possibly could have been missed. Layered with kindness. I did use it at a coffee and cards event once, so you may have spotted, like you seen it there. I like those images, and it is a rubber stamp, so you can do the direct to rubber technique where you color with your stamping rack markers and change the colors and all that kind of thing. So I think it's quite a good little set. Has a few different sentiments. So we need the colors we're using today is Call Me Clover, one of our in colors which are going up, Pumpkin Pie for the flowers, and Cajun Craze. Beck, other punches retiring? I didn't even realize. Hi, Laurence. Thanks for watching. Haven't seen you in ages. Yeah, the tins, yeah, they are good. I think they really work well for a mix of things because they're nice copper and they work well for the men's gifts as well. So this is my Cajun Craze card base, soft sea foam for my matching. So firstly, we're going to stamp the leaves. the beauty of this particular stamp set is you get all the shading in the one stamp. You will see what I mean. So we're going to stamp one there, and see, you get a very variegated color. And then I will do one on the other end. So it looks like you have shaded it when you haven't really done that at all. And I think it feels like it's what we call a distinctive stamp set. I could be wrong. I'm just giving my stamp a clean. Then I will put that aside, because I generally, if I have my ink pads open, I tend to get my hand in it. But I need to use that Call Me Clover again. Next is Cajun Craze. So we're gonna it's the same leaf stamp, and I'm just gonna go over that. Leave that aside. For the sentiment, I will show you. It's a double I used Call Me Clover, but we stamp it twice. So we will stamp it on basic Whisper White cardstock. So when you stamp, it's a light tapping, tap, 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 and then you press and hold. Next, what I do, there is a punch to punch the sentiment out. I'll show you what this is in lock position, so it's easy for storage. You can see what punch it is, the image is up there. When you push that open, it will lift it for punching. You can insert it this way, but if you insert it this way, you can see it for aligning. Press it halfway, it locks to, so it's not moving. And then press full and it punch it. Now I can do it again in this, but in this particular shape, but I'm going to do it in this, and this will give me the happy birthday in the soft C form. And then I will use my dimensional, so this pops up your sentiment like that. Okay. Now the next thing is I'll show you how to create those flowers. I have already cut mine out and done all that, but I just want to show you how to stamp them and what I did. And I'm looking for the stamp and I cannot see it. It's gone walkabout. Well, That's interesting. I'll tell you what I did. I'm not going to show you because I don't have the phone. I'll probably put it in another stamp set anyway. Why am I looking at it? No, I'm not. Okay. No. Alright, so I stamped it in pumpkin pie first. But then, so that's stamped in pumpkin pie. And then what I did was I have gone with Mango Melody stamping blends. And then gone over with the darker, just to blend it in and give it a bit more color. So I've already cut out the flowers just to save a bit of time. Cut one more. And it doesn't take long to cut these. What's everybody been doing today? Beck's been at what? Total Tools. Okay, thanks, Joy. You have to enjoy the sun. Thanks for watching. You can catch the rest of it when you get back. Now, with the ribbon, there's two ways you can do it. You can measure like that and just get the top, but I have wrapped it around just to make it a little bit easier for me to get equal spacing on that. I just found it a little bit easier on this one to do that. So this is just double-sided tape. I find if you give it a good press and then lift the top, it comes off better. Alright, then we will stick Whisper White base matte onto the card base. You can see you don't need much of that liquid glue. Just a teeny weeny bit, otherwise it just goes outside and gets a bit messy. Just cut halves. You probably just need 2 large ones and 2 halves of these dimensionals to give it the depth. Then I've just tied a bow and which I'll attach with a glue dot. Always give yourself a little bit extra ribbon, just helps with tying the bows. Hi Diana, thanks for coming and watching. That's okay, it's just whenever, join in whenever you can. Go grab a cuppa whenever you feel like it. A cake. Just a relaxed afternoon of crafting. I'm going to be crafting anyway, so we might as well do it together, isn't it? I've lost my glue dots now, I'm losing my mind. I've just I've lost my stick. I've lost my stairs. I got glue dots and you're probably going, there it is, Rochelle, it's right there in front of you. Okay, it's going to be just that slipped. Okay, let me just put a bit of this and it'll come up. When I clean up after this, it'll be there. I know. Right. Now we'll stick our flowers, and I'm just you can use dimensionals just to pop them up, but I just use glue, and you can lift them up, just curl them a bit with your fingers. Give it, add some extra dimension. I don't know how well that's gonna stick. I think it needs a glue dot. When I find one, I'll put it on. Then we'll put some rhinestones. These are the holiday basic rhinestones. So you get blueberry bushel, pool party, shaded spruce, real red. This looks, might be pumpkin pie, I think. Holidays probably to do with Thanksgiving, I would think the color is it. They're self-adhesive, so easy enough. So that's done. That was a card. I might just and that was the inside of the card, which I'll finish later, but that was how I done the inside. So when I get my glue dot, I will stick that there like that. Sorry, there you go. Hope you like that. Hi Karen. Sorry, there's someone who just wants to join but they don't know how to join, so I'm just messaging them. Hi Lucia, how are you? So nice to see people who I don't get to see in real life. We see on, what do you say, virtually. and it's nice that you can stop by. Alright, so that's my next project done, and sorry it is taking longer, so I appreciate you staying by, and I hope you're enjoying it. Sometimes it's hard to gauge how long things are going to take, and I think sometimes I underestimate my timing. I need to get that down, organized. Alright, next project is, I've got a little gift tag. And I think that might be my last project. I just want to make sure I've done everything I wanted to show you. Yeah. This little gift tag which I created. Now this is also using some products from that beginner brochure, which you may have, I find some people have missed that things from that beginner brochure. It had some nice little things, and I have used my own, created my own tag, but I have used some products from that kit, like the little bulldog clips and the twine. So what you get in that kit, so I've only got some of the items left, as you can see, because I have used it. So you get pre-printed, all this is cut out for you. So these are some of what I had left. I have used some of them. So you can stamp, it's all punched out, you can see, you just pop that out. You get 3 rolls of twine, some washi tape, and bits and pieces. So I'll get my things out, but that's quite a little nice little kit which you can create tags, and you don't have to use it with that particular stamp set. You can mix it up. I'm going to pair it today with the Label Me Pretty stamp set and the punch. These are retiring items. One thing I can say about anything with labels and the punches, I would recommend. That is high on my list of things that I use. So definitely think about these sort of things. Punches are good for sentiments, and the label punches especially. I tend to keep them. So what are we? I'm not quite sure I have that, but here we are. So we have got that. So what I'm first going to do is create that background piece, and I'm going to use a sponge dauber. The reason I did that was to make sure if I had any other color, it was not there anymore. I'm taking Granny Apple Green. I didn't want to use Granny Apple Green cardstock because I felt it was a little bit strong for what I wanted. So when I want a lighter shade of anything, I just tend to use either use watercolor or just add some sponge daubering, and it just takes away as just a lighter version of that color, so it's not overpowering. So these are our sponge daubers, and you get 5 in a pack, I think, and I tend to have a whole lot for greens and blues and the different shades. So the tags bundle, this time for tags, comes with this Delightful Day stamp set, and it comes, it matches with this punch. It's the, I think I've used the wrong tag topper. It's that other. Is it the Delightful Tag Topper Punch? Look at me. I've used the scallop one, but that's okay. We'll work with that one. And this paper is the a silhouette. It looks like it's like pigment sprinkles on it. It's really bright and cherry. Okay, so then I've used this little stamp there to add that background. So still adding a little bit of interest without being too out there. To create the tag topper, I have how you do it is, this is 5 centimeters or 2 inches wide. This is probably a touch too wide. I'll cut it just a tiny bit. Just give me one sec. Trim it down. I made my whisper white, which I just add sponge daubing on, just a tad wider, only because it still does go in the punch, but you'll just have to do a bit of trimming on it when you finish. So that just fits in. Right now, this is just I've got to cut it a bit more. So I don't want it 5. I just want it a little bit wider than 5. Okay. So on our trimmer, you would have noticed I went with the grey. The grey is just, it's coarse, so it makes a marking for you to fold. The dark grey, or the black if you want to call it, is what cuts it. So you will see this is not going 100%. I'm just going to put it in and just try and align it in the center, because I just wanted it that touch larger. And then it'll like fit over there, and then I'm just gonna have it on the corner like that. Let's get our tag out now. Next we need our Label Me Pretty stamp set. With this one, it has some images that go on the center. I find because you can't see through it, the best way is to stamp your outer border first, then stamp the inside, because it's just harder to align. I've used Pretty Peacock for the pressed too hard. I've always had issues with this one. It needs a bit of TLC, this stamp. Because if I press too hard, it gives me that mark in the center. So the delightful day, we'll do these little flowers and the little stems or the grassy bits. Grassy bits. I don't know. So sometimes I don't do it the same. Never do I do it the same, but just get a feel. And then I've used Pineapple Punch, which is also one of our retiring colors. I must say I didn't use this heaps, this color, and lately I've been sort of using it a little more. Maybe because I found it quite strong, but I think if you pair it well, it works. This is another one of those things that I took a while to get on board with it. So now when I punch it, that flower is going to come up, but that's okay. Now we'll do that again. Unlock it. The lock is for the storage position, and you can align it, punch it, and then we have the to and from. First, it's amazing how many stamps you use for one little tag, isn't it? Alright. That's how we always say when you get yourself in a mess, like you clean your craft room and then one card later it's like you've been crafting all day, but you haven't. You've only crafted for 1 hour. Just a mess. Alright. Sorry for the stretching. Here we are. And we'll do the to and from. So it has some different sentiment. It's good. It's got treats made with love. That's if you're baking and things would be nice. These actually fit for those ready-made tags, so they're good sizes. And then I will do my sentiment in Pretty Peacock. This is one of our in colors which are from last year. So just a reminder that these items, some of them are carrying over, but some of the items I've tried to showcase items that are retiring. So if it's items that you really want, you're best to order it soon, because you don't want to wait with things finish. I actually wanted to do the Over the Moon stamp set to show something with that, but that was gone by I checked on Thursday and I got, oh, that's gone. So I've just put that together, and then I I had a little bit of DSP which I wanted to put through. Let's see what I have. I might just put the, I have quite a bit of DSP, but I'll just put that. This washi comes with the actual, in that actual kit. That's not straight. What I might go do later, say, oh, I can do it here now. What would be nice is to cut out this paper. I'll show you that paper because it is pretty. That's the back of that see a silhouette paper. And I think if you put a leaf there, just in the back, it's quite nice for, it's got definite images that you can cut out. I think it's pretty. Always look for ways with your designer series paper. There's a lot that can be cut out, and I found even with the what is it, best dress designer series paper, there was a lot of that could be individually cut out. I mean, I know the dies are there, but it just gives you extra options which you can do. So we're just making this a little bit different to my original. Hope you're enjoying this and you'll be able to get some tips and share it with anyone who would like to see some ideas and just a little bit of fun. And then just to top it, I added that, the little bulldog clip. They're quite cute. Adds a bit of blinginess, and I wanted that to stay put, so I just added a touch of glue there. I haven't, oh, I forgot to do that. Let me show you what I did. Now that I have added that, I wonder whether I can do that, whether they'll let me do that. Probably not. So I'll show you how you can do that without the little thing, without the punch. To create a banner effect. Yeah. So I'll just go through. I think that was all I had to show for you. But maybe I'll just go through and show what we did today. So just recap what cards and projects we had. Just for a bit of fun. Okay, so that was our tags we just did. And just making sure I haven't forgotten anything either. That was our little golf gift box. So with the Country Club designer series paper and all that. Then we had our Layered with Kindness card. Our 4 doggy cards. And we had lastly our scallop note cards, which we did. So that one, we made that. And that one. Trying to fit it all in on that one little space. So that was so there's all our little projects today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will take this around, so just give me a sec while I turn the camera. Had to and thanks for watching, guys, and I will post all the items up later on today, so you can order what you want. If you have any queries, please message me or call me. I'm happy to help you with whatever you need, any with colors or anything like that. Yeah, just message me, no problem. I'm here, I'm up, just call me. I'll try and help you as best as I can. Thanks for watching, for sticking with me and through all the technical difficulties when it cut out. I appreciate it. See you soon. Bye.